Everybody. Tonight's show is proudly brought to you by Demon Cycle. Uh, any kind of parts you need, chopper parts, bagger parts, custom parts, all online. You can call them in person. Reach out to them. They are your one-stop shop for getting motorcycle parts. You can reach them at demoncycle.com or at 954-943-0000. Reach out, ask for Jason. He's the owner. Great guy. What's going on, Dan? What's up, William? I'm giving my shout outs to my sponsors real quick. So, again, like I said, Demon Cycles, J&D, Mr. Gary Dubois, Custom Polishing and Plating at 651-251-7400. Patches by Sarah, Smart Cycle Sounds and Performance. Good guy, Andy, over there. Squealing Pigs Audio, Miranda Simon Steele, Mr. Patrick Cooper with Bad Apple Graphics, and as usual, our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine. So what is happening with everybody tonight, my friends? Glad to see you guys are here. Mr. Brad Murray says, what's up, Mr. Sockwell, Kentucky, cripple in the house. Man, I hope you get better, brother. What's up, Mr. Morrow? Mr. Scott Hickson's watching. Mr. Jimmy Messina. Oh, Mr. William Cole, Mr. Dan. What's going on, everybody? You guys be sure hit that share button. That stuff works. It's a free show. Everything's good. All you got to do is just push the share button. That's all I ask for, man. Throw up the comments. As you guys know, these comments are going to start flying in a little while. And when them comments start rolling through, there's nothing I can do to keep up with them. So if I miss your comment, I apologize. So let me do this right here. As usual, let me go on and throw this up real fast. This is where we are going to be in November. November 5th, November 6th, November 7th, November 8th. It is going to be a knockdown, drag-out, kick-ass time. We are going to have so much fun. What's up, Miss Michelle? I paint helicopters row. Actually, I would call that a chopper, Miss Michelle. But anyway, man, we got Mr. Aaron Blowout Morrow is this is his show, the Lone Star Campground and Biker Bash 21 and over show. So you know it's going to get down and dirty. It's going to be a bike show on Friday. I will be hosting that bike show. There's going to be concerts. Saving Abel's going to be playing Friday night, and Oz will be playing Saturday night, and I'm sure there's other bands playing. I just don't have the list. Aaron does a lot of biker games. You got to check out those biker games. There's also free showers for those that have rented a space there, and you're going to have a lot of vendors. I would love to say who all the vendors are going to be there, but I do not have a list. What's up, Marsha? Tis badass, isn't it, Michelle? Everybody's got to leave a comment so I know who's watching. I see Mr. William Cole is saying hello to Mrs. Jamie James. Mr. Winton Waller, thank you for putting that out there. Thanks for watching the Mississippi. So I do have a guest for tonight. I know you guys are not used to me having guests, are y'all? Not at all. My guest is trying his damnedest to get back into his Facebook account because you have to have your password to go through your Facebook account. And at this point in time, we are using this format to go through it. So you have to have your password if you're going to get interviewed on this show. What's up, Mr. Jace Campbell? What are we doing in the house, brother? So if you buy a weekend pass, I'm seeing Blowout or Aaron is letting me know that you guys get free tent camping, and they are still working on the list of vendors that are going to be there. And I'm talking about the show right there, that show right there. See it right there? That show. That's what I'm talking about. So there will be a list. Go check it out. You can go to the Facebook page. You can go to Aaron's personal page. There's always links and stuff. And I'm sure when Mr. Uncle Bruno gets here in a little bit, he will post up all of the links in the comments, so you'll be able to go in there and do what you need to do. But anyway, I have a guy tonight that I'm supposed to be interviewing, if we can get him on here, Mr. Ricky Graffio with Graffio Custom Exhausts. It's actually called Graffio Original Exhaust Systems. Apparently, a lot of people in this industry know this guy, and apparently he does some extremely awesome work making custom exhausts for these baggers and choppers and bikes and shit. What's up, Blue Mart? Good to see you, brother. I'm reading the comments. I can't help it. Hold on 2 seconds. My phone's ringing. I know who it is. I don't usually do this, but I'm waiting on my interview. Hello? Hey, I'm doing my live show. I was going to tell you, you need to go to my Facebook page and go check it out. Go watch the live show. It'll give you some insight. It'll give you some insight. Just go to my personal page, or I'll send you a link to it here in a second. But yeah, go there, check it out, because I don't think you've ever seen it. But anyway, I'm live right now. Go do it. Go watch it. Love you. Bye. All right. So I have something coming in the next couple of weeks you guys are going to want to see. You're going to want to be a part of. But that's what that phone call was about. Overworked, chasing paper, Sleepy Eyes, Ohio tonight, Mr. Dan Rodriguez is claiming. So anyway, this show right there, that show right there, that's where we're going to party. We're going to have a great time. Bike show, stereo competition, slingshot competition. Louie and the boys are going to be in Houston. Brian and Heather are coming down for it. There's no telling who all's coming to this show. I just know it's going to be big. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's November, so you know that weather's going to be right. Going to be nice and warm in the daytime, be cooler in the evening. It's always a good time of year to have a rally, man, in November in Texas. It's a good time. Go do your thing. Aaron's actually at the Live Oak rally, so he can't stay and hang out for tonight. But anyway, so we do have a guest coming tonight. I don't know where he's at right now. I know he's trying to get in here. I don't know that it's going to happen, but we're going to try to make this happen. But what I wanted to say is there's a lot of talk in the industry right now, man. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm hearing a lot of stuff going on with, oh shit, look who's in the house, Mr. Alex Toth. Good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you on here in a while. But anyway, I hear a lot of things going on in the industry right now that gives me hope for the future. I'm starting to hear some of these rallies are coming back. They're starting to open things back up. Man, my screen is way too close to me, people. I got to back it up. Back that ass up. There we go. Hearing that some of these rallies are still going on, I think they said Myrtle Beach is still happening. I've heard discussions on Cave Creek happening next year in March, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Mark Bradshaw at the Hideaway does all that. Great guy, really took care of me in the grind in 2019. It was freaking awesome. What's up, Rocky? Rocky, dude, you got to come to this show, my brother. You got to come to this one, not the other one. You got to come to this one. This is the one where all the cool kids are at. You got to come, Rocky. I'm just telling you. But anyway, so I'm starting to hear that a lot of people are starting to, the cities are opening back up. The rallies are starting to pop back up. People are getting together. Now, you all know that Galveston was officially canceled. I have a funny feeling that there's still going to be a lot of bikers down in Galveston. I don't know where you stand on the whole mask thing or the social distancing thing, but excuse me. But I know in Sturgis, we did not wear masks and we didn't social distance. We social distance when we were riding our motorcycles and stuff of that nature. But I'll tell you this, and it's not up for debate. Don't try to change my mind. Don't get on here and try to start leaving nasty ass comments. I do believe the COVID is real. I do believe all that. I just don't believe in the masks. That's my personal opinion. I wear a mask on a regular basis at my day job, hence this. But I wear a mask to make everyone else feel more comfortable. I don't wear it to be a puppet. I wear it because I'm a kind human being, and I like to make other people feel good and at ease. I don't want to be a dick. That's not to say that if you choose not to wear a mask, that instantaneously makes you a dick. No, that's not how I feel either. I'm talking about myself. The cardboard right there, that looks like a headless Cruella de Vil. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Aaron Crispin? Thanks for watching, brother. But anyway, it just makes me feel good knowing some of these rallies are starting to pop back up. People are starting to get out, get back on their bikes, start doing stuff. I know all of the builders and stereo guys and exhaust guys, chrome guys, seat guys. Everybody is telling me that everybody is just busy. They're extremely busy right now, which is a good thing. A lot of people are staying home. They're getting that stimulus, or their companies are taking care of them while they're off. So a lot of people are still working. There's a lot of people that aren't working. But like me, I've never stopped working yet. I've had to work the whole entire time. And it for the most part, it has not affected me yet. But my whole point is that people out there working, people are back on their bikes, people are getting on their bikes, everything's rolling. It's just, in my mind, it's just a good thing. We're starting to get back out there. Speaking of that, that's why I want everybody to come to the Lone Star Campground Biker Bash, is because it's going to be a really good time. There's going to be a lot of good people there. There's going to be people traveling from all over the country to come see this show. It's going to be a good show. I know that Aaron puts on a hell of a show. He makes sure that everything's taken care of. He doesn't nickel and dime you to death. I mean, like, so if you pay, I think it's $25 for a day pass and like $35 or $45, I could be wrong, for the whole weekend pass, whatever that price is, that includes if you want to be in the bike show, it pays for it. If you want to be in the stereo competition, it's already paid for. There's a lot of things that it's included in the price. You don't have to pay to get in the bike show or paid to be in the sound off show or any of that stuff. Right on. Getting that COVID bonus tomorrow, Corey. Right on. So, but the whole thing is that we're coming back together, people. Don't lose your minds yet. Don't buy into all the bullshit hype. Yes, there are riots and there are stuff going on, but you know what? There's rallies going on too, and there's good people getting together for good reasons just as much. And if we start focusing on the good, we ain't got no damn time for the bad. So that's my whole point. Let's follow the good stuff and ignore the bad stuff. Man, I really wish this guy could get on here, man. I know a lot of people already know him, Ricky Graffio. But I don't know. What's up, Mr. Logan Black? How you doing, buddy? No more free sponsorships, so y'all can't tell what kind of soda pop or cola or whatever it is I'm drinking. I try to cover that stuff up now. Just like this right here. I just cover it up. That way, there's no free sponsorships. They keep tagging my ass every time I make a video and there's any music in the background. Time Warner Music is like, you don't have the right to use that. And I was like, yeah, you know what, dude? I wasn't making money off of it. I wasn't making promotions with it. I was dancing on top of a motorcycle, so I was enjoying the music. Bite me, and they actually agreed with me. So they posted the video back up. So I think from now on, whenever you do videos on the grind or any of your personal videos, if you just simply say, this is not for monetary gain, this is just for entertainment, I do not own the rights to this music, I'm pretty sure they're going to let it slide. Because that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, man. I'm so excited about this biker build off. Hey, Logan, do you have 15 minutes? You know what, homie? Let me check this out. Logan Black in the house. Where is my man? There he is. Boom. Let's just see. Let's just see. Come on, Logan. Answer the messenger, bro. Answer your messenger, bro. That's all I'm going to tell you. Answer your messenger. M&M's? What the fuck? Brian Barber, M&M's. I'll keep drinking, Brian. M&M's. What are you talking about, M&M's? That's so funny. M&M's. Isn't tonight your anniversary, Brian? You shouldn't even be watching the show. Y'all should be playing tonsil hockey or some stuff like that. But anyway, I have sent a request to another guy. I'm still waiting on Ricky to come in. I know he's having a little bit of an issue, but that's no big deal, man. He's going to get it fixed. We're going to get him on here. If we end up not being able to get him on here tonight, that's cool. We will get him on here at a later date. Y'all are going to like this guy, man. I talked to him about 8 or 9 months ago, and you guys know I'm busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, so I ended up reaching back out to him at the beginning of the week and expressed my sincere apologies for getting busy. But the reality is I got busy, so I'm bringing him back in to do a good interview with this guy, because I sat on the phone with the first time with this guy for almost an hour, just really intrigued with exhaust, because you guys know it. I like playing with metal. That's what I do. So when you talk to another guy that actually does custom exhaust and stuff of that nature, especially somebody, he's done work for shit. Name somebody, I'm sure he's built a custom exhaust for him. So the guy's really talented. He's really good. This other guy I'm trying to get on the show tonight, never been on the show, but he should have been on the show, but he's never been on the show. So he says he's downloading the app right now. He's going to download the app, and he's going to come right in with us here in just a minute. Does Rick have a website? I don't know if Rick has a website. I do know that. Let me give y'all. Where is Uncle Bruno at? What is he doing? Is he busy tonight? Give me 2 seconds, Aaron, and I will put something up there in the comment section for you so that you can get a hold of Ricky Graffio. You guys say hello to this cool cat right here. Oh, no, look at there.
What up?
That super fly mustache.
So,
man, I wanted to bring you on here tonight, because I love you and your wife so much. Y'all are so cool, man. I've had good times both times I've hung out with you guys. But what really, really struck me about you was your bagger. You know, I love that bike. That bike is no, wait.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one, the green one.
Yeah.
That bike is just amazing. I mean,
thank you.
I love it. I like the way that I've never ridden it, but I've seen you ride it. How do you say your wife's name?
Corinne.
Okay.
Corinne.
I keep wanting to say Corinne. Corinne. But I've seen you and Corinne ride that bike so much, and it's a monster bike. It's beautiful, well put together, and it looks like it's really comfortable, man.
Yeah. It ended up exactly how I wanted it, and I wish I had more time to ride it, but this is what I do all the time. It's never ending.
So are you working on your own right now? What's up, Bob?
No. Most of these are customers. I'm cutting the neck off of this one. I just fixed some air ride on this one, doing a full build on a 15 Road Glide there, and then doing a repaint on this one. So I got a bunch of shit going on for sure.
That bike looks familiar. That purple one?
This one? Yeah. I built this one when I was at Insane Asylum like a year and a half ago. And it actually tipped over. He got something stuck in his air ride valve, and it tipped over at a show. And since the painter couldn't match the paint, he just decided to get some new graphics and repaint it all. So it's pretty wild.
Looks good.
It's going to be cool. So he wanted to stick with purple. So
Are you working for yourself full time now, or
I'm not. So I still work at Yaffe's. So I manage Yaffe's fiberglass department.
yeah?
And so that's my full-time gig. I work there from 6 to 2:30, and then I'm in this garage from around 4 to 10 every night.
I feel your pain, sunshine.
Yeah.
Except my
It's been
day
good
started
though.
a lot earlier than yours.
Yeah. I'm not a morning guy, I'll tell you that.
So, man, I wanted to get your opinion on here because you're not known for being a builder.
No.
It's crazy for me to say that because I almost feel like I'm putting you down by saying that.
Yeah.
You
That's all
know
right.
that meant with respect. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So when you heard about a month and a half ago about this crazy ass idea of mine of making people pay to be in a bike show,
Yeah.
what was your initial thought on that?
My initial thought was I'm in. The 1 second here. The first thought was I'm absolutely in just because of the challenge. Like, yeah, the money, it'd be nice to have somebody to sponsor the bike and have a customer that will build it and could pay me. But at the same time, I think I can build something that's wild enough that might have a chance to win it. But the only bad thing is just me. So I got, 11 months to build something?
Well, you got 11 months. So from January 1st, you have as long as it takes you, but you have to be at the show, whatever
Yeah,
that date is in November, because we don't even know what that date is yet because they haven't released anything for 2021.
true.
But it's going to be right at 11 months. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the issue. I mean, I have a list started on my phone of what I want to do, but there's no way I can get it all done. It'd be sick if I could, but with this stuff that keeps me busy, I don't know. Like, I have to have this stuff to pay the bills to fund that bike, you know? So that's that's going to be the tough thing for me. I mean, my bike, it's sitting over there in a box and a frame and a motor, but so it's ready, but finding time to work on it's going to be the hard part.
How much are you wanting for the green one? Because it matches my hat.
50 grand.
50 grand. What about a friend deal, dude? You take what, 15 for?
That'll do. 15 and a whole shitload of Coors Light, maybe. At least a couple pallets, right?
Right. That's awesome. So is your bike for sale?
Yeah.
For sale?
I'll
Yeah.
sell anything. I'll sell my shoes. I don't care. They make more.
So I don't want to ask you about your build. I can't wait to see the build. Now, I was going to ask you this. So I was actually going to try to get everybody that's involved to get GoPros. Surely you have a
That's
GoPro,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
Do a little 60-second clip on yourself.
Okay.
Email it to me.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to find big sponsors for myself. Hell, I might even reach out to Paul to be a sponsor for the show so that I'll have revenue to do things, because I want to make a teaser reel of the builders and what the show is and everything, so that I can give that to Amazon, because Amazon is blowing up with self-made documentaries on everything from Bonneville Salt Flats to some dude riding basically a moped from Florida to Seattle. You know, so I feel like it's promoting really good, but I think this would be the shit to get on.
Yeah, it'd be huge.
Like that.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the other reason that I would like to be on it. I mean, it's cool getting my name out with Paul and all that, but most people, like, when I pull up on that thing at Sturgis, they're like, who the fuck is this kid and where'd he buy it, you know? So I think the exposure could be huge. Whether it goes on Amazon or not, it could just be massive. So I think that's the cool thing about it. That's a big draw.
Well, I know for a fact that I want to get, and it sounds funny to say this, but I want headshots of everybody. So, like, I want a picture of you.
You want my mustache in there?
Absolutely, I do. Because you don't know who's going to see what and who could end up being the superstar out of all the builders. You just don't know who that would be, who that personality is. Shit, we may have the next Jesse James or Billy Lane or the Tuttles, if for that fact. You don't know. When people get the opportunity to do this, which is why I'm saying I want to try to get all this stuff laid out beforehand. So like I'm telling you, now use your GoPro while you're doing it and stuff. Make a teaser reel of yourself. Send me a headshot picture with you and your bike so that I'll have that to put with everything, so that when I'm trying to shop this around here sometime next year, there might be interest. There might be an opportunity if we have everybody. Do you know Dan from Chi-Town Cycles or Custom?
No. I don't think so.
I can't say it. It's like Dan Zubian.
Oh, is it like DZIUBAN or some shit? I have him on Facebook. I don't know who he is though.
Oh yeah, dude. He builds some clean scooters, man. Really, really badass bikes. Well, he was actually the second person. I mean, I barely even got the words out of my mouth. I want to do it. I've got to do this. I want to do it. Perfect. So when you have people like that are just down for it, and what you would build and what he would build would be polar opposite.
Yeah.
But your look and his look are polar opposite.
Yeah.
That way out there difference of builders is awesome for something like this, because typically from what I've seen, maybe it's different where you're at, but from what I've seen, you typically have like all the bagger guys are together, all the chopper dudes are together, all the old school bobber guys are together, and I'm kind of mixing everybody together, trying to make it one big show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's going to be, I mean, if you pull it off, I mean, it's going to be a shitload of work. If you pull it off, it's going to be fucking cool.
I'm going to pull it off. I just don't know how I'm going to go about. There's only two things I'm not sure of. A, how much sponsorship can I personally get? Because all of y'all's money goes directly to the winner.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I can't get sponsors. And I don't know about the judges yet, because those are things that, I've got to be real careful how I do this, man, because I'm either going to be loved or I'm going to fucking be hated.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you do. That's how it goes. But at the same time, I think if you plan ahead and if you set out all the ground rules and you have a scoring system that they have to go by, if you don't like it, then you just fuck off. That's just how it goes. So it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what you do. So
I just want to have a show, and I've said it from, over the last month or so, I just want to have a show that people respect, like the Riddler, like SEMA.
Yeah.
They may not always be happy with the results, but they respect that show, and they in it or be a part of it.
Yeah, and they understand how it's ran. They can expect it. So what if you took like $500? I mean, I don't know. Let's say it's $2,500 to get in. Let's say you take $500 from everybody to sponsor it. I'm pretty sure they're still gonna be happy with the winnings, And if that's what gets the name out there, you take $500 or $250 from everybody's entry fee, and that strictly goes towards promoting it. Who cares? I mean, it's just going to make the show bigger. And then if you get more sponsors, if that sponsor throws in, $1,000, $5,000, then you could kick it back. And so everybody's getting their money. Well, not everybody, but the winner would be getting the money back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I been talking to a couple of different people about the show. And if there was, let's just say there were 20 baggers and Softails, that's all one class. That's $50,000.
Yeah.
$50,000 is a lot of money for one person to take home.
Fuck yeah.
So everybody has told me, man, spread that out. Do like $35,000 for the winner, and then like $10,000 for second place, and then $5,000 for third.
You at least get your money back. I mean, it's cool that either way, it'd be fucking awesome. But how cool would it be to just say you showed up and just cleaned house? I mean, there's nothing cooler. That would be so sick.
But that's kind of the thing that I wanted to do. Let me take 2 seconds. I don't know if Uncle Bruno is not going to be here tonight. He's taking care of his father. His father is apparently in hospice. So all you guys keep Uncle Bruno in y'all's prayer, man.
Cool.
Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate the heads up. But back to that's kind of what I thought. I was like, I've heard people say that there's like 30 grand. It's like the biggest one they've ever heard of somebody winning. Do you have a cell phone sitting next to you?
Do I?
Yeah. Or
No.
you just on your cell phone?
I'm on my cell phone.
Okay, because I'm getting a feedback from something. I don't know if it's you or me.
Is it better now?
I don't know. It's usually when I'm talking. Oh, yeah, there it went away.
You were sitting on a box of screws. I didn't want to hold it, but you're good.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Well, since you're gonna bitch, Kevin, fuck. I'll hold the phone.
I guess.
So, but that's when I first thought about this. That's what I thought is if you take, let's just say there's 10 guys, and 10 builders right now that have egos big enough that would do this. And if you put those 10 dudes in a room and said, hey, look, one of y'all is gonna win, just one of y'all. You know that dude that won that $25,000, he would be pimping. I mean, the whole you couldn't shut him up for the entire year.
No. But you know, if you're gonna build a fucking monster, hey, you know, if it's gonna be the best of the best, you get to hold that crown for a year, you know. I'm not saying you gotta be a douchebag about it, but
you better have
the show. It's gonna be the show.
There's got to be some type of attitude. I mean, no, I'm not trying to pick on Munir, but Munir has got belt after belt after belt after trophy and rings and blah, and you can't shut him up, which just makes more people want to get involved and go after him. So the way I look at it, as long as the guy was humble when he won, whatever he talks shit after the fact, that's okay. Because then at that point in time, people are coming for him.
Yeah, exactly.
So Tim Moore said, hold up, I thought it was 30K. Tim, we don't know what it is because we don't know how many people are participating yet. It could literally be 150K if you have enough people. I mean,
it could be 5,000. It could be you versus somebody else.
It could be 2. Well, I know it's more than 2 because I've already got 7 people. So it's going to be at least, what's that, 7 times 25? So what's that? 25. So that would be what? 18.5, 19.5.
What?
So 7 people. So 7 times 25.
7. I thought you said more than that. My bad.
No. Well, that's what Tim was saying. I thought it was 30K. We don't know exactly how much it is yet because we don't know who all is participating in it.
Yeah,
but
true.
We will find out who's participating. So one thing I did think about is because we have a time frame and it's going to start January 1st, like you can actually start your bike January 1st.
Yep.
I was thinking about letting registration play on until like January 15th. But anything after the January 15th, nobody else can get in. But that way, it gives me enough time to say, hey, it starts January 15th, and we've got X amount of people.
Yep.
I've got 15 days to try to get more sponsors for myself.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't. Yeah, like I said, I got to come up with the rules.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, so with it being 2 different classes, you know, and this is where someone like you really impressed me with what you built. You paid attention to a lot of details. So if you were going to be judged, what would you have liked to have been judged on when they looked at your bike?
If it was me, and this is the other thing that me and Yaffe were talking about, is there needs to be a show that you take your seat and your side covers and bags off. You have to. Like, I want you to see my wiring. I want you to see everything. I don't care. You take the fairing off, you got enough time. I don't give a fuck. So, because most of these shows, it turns out to be a paint show. You know, like this bike right here, you bring this bike to Arizona, whereas there's a bunch of Cholo bikes at a bike show, this thing will clean house over top of my bike. Now you take the bags off of this bike and it'll make you cry. It's so bad,
Really?
but it's got a fancy paint job, you know? So I don't know. It's, to me, it needs to be, if it's going to be a bike show, it needs to be a, like, especially a builder show. You need to show what you built, show what you've done, get it out there, and don't cover it up.
So it's funny you said that, because one thing I was going to make as one of the rules, because you got to have some rules. So
Yeah.
if you're going to build a bagger, it's an open class bagger: Road King, Road Glide,
Yeah.
Street Glide, and Softail.
Yeah.
Okay, it's one class. So all 4 of those different bikes are going to be judged on the same platform.
Yep.
So it's not fair for the Softail guy to not have bags, and you can see how detailed. So when you pull a bagger up, one bag has to come off, and the seat has to come off. I'm not saying that the side cover has to come, but I do say the bag has to come off. One bag. Yep. Take the time, build a fucking stand for it so it sits right there beside the bag.
Yep.
But you can see back there. And if you have to, and if the side cover comes off with it, awesome. Make the side cover come off with it. It's good.
Yeah.
But I agree, because there's a lot of stuff. Because I love to hear people talk about, well, man, why am I going to replace the rear wheel? Because you never ever see it. And for people that are riding every day, I get it. But for these professional builders and building monsters, come on, you got to do the rear wheel.
Yeah, especially if you're bringing to specifically to a bike show to get judged on that. Yeah, it better be, everything better be touched.
So what else do you? So no wire nuts and zip ties allowed. So what else do you think? Because dude, I really respect your bike. You put a lot of details into your bike that I've not seen a lot of people do. So what else would you think would be cool to have in there?
In the show?
Well, yeah, like, do you think that all the judging should be after hours and people shouldn't be able to see them? So you don't know whose bike is whose bike? Do you think that the builder should be there with the bike while it's being judged?
That one becomes tough. I mean, I think that's a cool feature, but I also think, like me, I'm not the guy. When I pull up and I park my bike, I'm not the guy that stands there and brags about it, and I don't really care. So I air the bike out and I go and talk to people. Some people will sit there and talk about their bike, and they'll sell it to you. Whether it's good or not, they'll sell it to you. And by the time that you leave, you'll think it's good. It's not, but you'll say, wow, that guy knows his shit. Just because you can talk about it, it doesn't mean you know what the fuck you're doing. So I don't quite agree with that one, but at the same time, it could be cool because like on my bike, for example, I went to the Rat's Hole show last year, and I have an iPad mini in my dash. The whole bike's ran off an iPad mini, but it's not visually, it doesn't look much different than a factory head unit. So I don't even think the judges even saw it, like they just looked right past it because it looks factory, and they was like, all right, cool. So something like that, I could have showed them that everything's ran off of it, and maybe I could have got some more points. I don't know. But so I could see that, but at the same time, I think the judges need to be left alone. They need to do their own thing, judge the bike for what it's worth, and then hand in scorecards, and that's what it is.
Well, see, that's kind of what I was thinking, is that I think if the judges know who's building the bike, they may inadvertently become swayed. I think after they judge your bike, that every builder should get their judging or their scorecard back.
Yes.
But that's 100%. Part of it. That way, next year, okay, well, I did X, Y, and Z, and I missed this. So let me go on and go here. And maybe inside the builder sheet, maybe have a space for notes where they can say, "Hey, man, killer bike, you should have done this," or "Dude, you're so clean up all your lines," or because help criticism it's going to do nothing but help the industry. That's all it's going to do. But
I mean, like I said before, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, this is how I like it. This is how I like it. I want it judged this way. I need to stand next to the bike." It's gonna be 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You're always gonna be in the wrong. You just have to hope that it makes half the people happy, and you just carry on, because there's gonna be people that bitch. I bitch. Everybody bitches. It's just what we do.
There's so many comments that are just fine. Everybody's got an opinion on it, which I really, really appreciate, because having the comments, I go back and read all these comments, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I get to see what people are saying, how they're saying it, what they're doing. I think it's going to be a good show if I can actually get everybody. I'm going to need. I want at least 10 participants. It's only going to take 2 to make it worth your while, but 10 is kind of the sweet spot for me, because I think 25,000 K is a good deal. I think some like, well, shit, that's some money.
I'm happy to win $10 on a scratch ticket. I don't care. Like, anything more than I have in my wallet, I'm pumped about. So I don't care. I'm out here trying to make $1.
See, that's kind of a good idea too. Michelle Rose said, with this much money involved, why can't it be blind judging first and then second round with the builder at their bikes? I don't think the freaking judges would have the time for that. They'd be like, I ain't doing that shit again. No.
And it wouldn't, I mean, if they were truly judging the bikes, it wouldn't change their score. I would, unless they think my mustache is that nice, unless I'm getting extra points for that shit, I don't think I need to be next to my bike.
Well, I was going to say, if no offense, I love you, brother, but it seems like to me that if you were going to have to talk to the judges, I damn sure wouldn't be the one talking to. I'd be sending when to do it.
Put your swimming suit on, go talk to somebody, and by the end of that, their ears would fall off, and I probably would get disqualified.
Dude, I love her to death. She is such a hoot, and she's such a sweet person.
Thank God.
That's why my wife was like, excuse me, who's in that picture with you, Kevin? I was like, that's my buddy's wife. She's totally cool.
You're like, I don't know. She just kept talking, so I just took a photo to get her to shut up.
she liked my chopper. She said she hates baggers and she likes choppers.
You just, when you're talking to her, just shake her head, just go, yep, thank God you're pretty, because holy shit.
Well, the cool thing about her, dude, she's a nurse. So I know damn good well she's got a brain inside that bucket.
Yes, she does. She's good at it. Fuck. Thank God for her, because I can't do that shit.
You know, you guys are really cool people. I mean, I like you both from the moment I met y'all. And y'all are just a hoot. You're good. You're nice. You're not pretentious. You're not assholes. And
I don't know about that. I've been known to be an asshole every now and then.
Everybody can be one, but you know what I'm talking about with those guys they come out of the fucking gate being an asshole, and you're like, I just met you, man. Sorry.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Well, dude, if there is anything we can do to help you, you let me know. And if you can think of anything else, which I'm putting this out there for everybody, if anybody can think of anything about the show they want to submit, like the way it's judges, you know, just like you said, pulling the seat off, taking the side cover and a bag off. If you've got any suggestions, man, throw them out there now, because right now we have time to discuss it and get everything in line. Once we get into December and I post up the rules, at that point in time, when they go up on the wall, they're there. They're done. I can't change them this year. So I just want 2021 to be badass, and I want to bring a show to the to the country that I feel like will get some respect for everybody involved.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're organized and you get it set up beforehand, I don't see it failing. Like I said, there's always going to be one or two, but who cares?
Well, like I said, my biggest thing is I would love to have a show that when it's over with, if there is one person bitching out of 25, it's one, but at least that one person is bitching because he participated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he actually did it. He paid his money. You know, that's what I'm looking at doing. I would just want something good to come out of all of it.
Yeah. And as long as they say, you know what, I got straight up beat, he might not be happy with who won or what, but as long as they can just go, you know what, I lost, then it is what it is, you know?
Dude, these people love your mustache.
Dude, this thing is so much fucking work. This started out as a prank, like as a joke. My buddy told me I wouldn't grow one, and then now that I have it, everybody's like, well, you can't stop growing it now. I'm like,
Well, yeah,
dude,
you're
I just
committed,
want to
bro.
shave so bad.
Your wife
Such a
won't let you, will you? Will she?
fuck no.
She loves it.
She loves it, and I'm like, it's so dumb. I have to get up earlier in the morning, and I don't get up the way it is. So I have to get up earlier to fucking style this thing. Otherwise, it looks like a witch's broom in the morning. It's stupid.
Dude, that's so freaking funny.
It's so dumb.
I don't like it, but my wife does.
Dude, I wake up to my mouth, to my nose, touching my eyes. Oh, I'm annoyed. It's so stupid.
Great, dude.
I want to tape it to my cheek some night when I go to bed. I'm like, this is dumb.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Have you taken it, wrapped it together, tried to tie it in a knot yet?
No, I haven't, but that would be cool. Like right in the front.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get it so long I'm gonna tie it behind my head like a ponytail. Now that would be cool.
That would be freaking funny. Oh my god. Reminds me of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Got that mustache and it went all the way back like that.
Galveston 2021, baby. I'm tying it behind my head. Right back here. I'm gonna have a mullet mustache. I'm starting a trend. I'm starting it.
Oh my god, dude, I'm crying. Holy
if we don't get sponsors from that, we're destined to fail.
Oh, that's freaking great, man. Well, shit, dude. All right, my man. Well, I'm gonna let you go off of here, but dude,
cool.
Come by anytime. Send me some messages. Help me figure this shit out. I'm trying to get everybody. I want Dan to help me. Dan's freaking amazing. He really is. So I'm asking everybody if you've got any advice, any ideas, just inbox me, man. Let's get this and let's make this one of the shows that's actually good for the whole community for the whole year.
Yeah.
But anyway, Logan, dude, thank you so much for coming on here, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Tell Paul I said hi. Y'all have a great day. All right.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Later, brother.
Peace.
Peace. Love that dude. What's up, Pedro? Stash Bun. Oh my god. That is so freaking fun. Oh my god. Anyway, so I'm gonna go on and cut tonight's show off 10 minutes early. I have a couple of phone calls I have to make real quick. I am going out of town tomorrow. Gonna go see my buddy Brian. Working on a bike for my buddy Corey. But anybody wants to message me any ideas or stuff like that for that bike show, all you got to do is hit my inbox. That's it. The paint's going to be a part of it, Winton. So it's all going to be together. What's up, Gary? Anyway, it's going to be a good time. So anyway, you guys go have yourselves a blessed